Welcome to Kumba Software DPAA tutorials. This tutorial is about how to save certificates off of your DataPower appliances for secure storage or maybe some kind of sharing purpose. So be sure to set your video playback to high definition, and though some visual details of DPAA may have changed since this video was created, the functionality will be the same. So I've got DPA running. I have a couple of appliances selected. I have a couple of domains selected. And I'm under the Find Certificates tab, just in case you weren't watching one of the other videos related to this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to search for all certificates that I find here within these selected domains. And there's some interesting certificates here. We don't care in this video whether or not they're expired. But what we want to do is, let's suppose I want to take this certificate right here named DPAA2, which is in the R&D domain of Dev1, and I want to export it or get it off the box. So basically all I have to do is go to the hamburger menu up here in the right hand corner, or I can right mouse click right over that entry and I can select Save Off Box. And then what happens is I get this opportunity to navigate around and locate a directory where it's a good place to save. So I've built one out here that's good for this example, and I'm going to open that and it'll say, okay, now it's saved that certificate off of the appliance. So when we want to take a look at that, I happen to have this pulled up here, and what happens is if you'll notice, I had taken DPAA2 from the R&D domain of Dev1. So what DPAA has done here is it has built a directory in here called Dev1, and then under Dev1 it's got a directory which is the same name of the domain, and underneath that domain you'll find the certificate called DPAA2. Now, to prove that's exported successfully, I'll pull that up. Now we're looking at a Linux appliance, so it looks a little bit different than maybe in Windows or a Macintosh, but at the end of the day we have the certificate exported here, and we can see the contents of that certificate to prove that this works. Now I'm going to move this out of the way, and we're going to show you how DPAA solves one of the bigger problems you have when you're exporting things off of appliances, and that is the default naming they typically apply to these things. And you'll see how DPAA makes this a lot easier. So I'm going to select two of these, and notice they're from the same domain. They could be from different domains. It really doesn't matter here, but in this case they're the same domain. And I'm going to go ahead and do this again, and in this case what we're going to do is we're going to again go back to this location. We're going to go to where this location is in the appliances here, and I'm going to select that directory and I'm going to select open, and now we've saved two of them off the box. So I'm going to pull this window back over here, and what we're going to see is now we have two directories. And if we navigate down the Dev1, which is where we were before, and then into that domain named directory, you'll now see that we have the DPAA1 cert that we just exported from the Dev1. But DPAA does something interesting. Notice it's got another appliance name here, matching the appliance name of the one I have selected. It's more accurately the appliance name that shows up in the list, because you may be selecting certificates that aren't from, you could have 5 or 10 appliances selected here, and you may only select 2 of 10 appliances, so it's going to only match those that are saved. So now we go into Dev2, we see the domain named directory, and there's our Dev1 cert from the other appliance. So this way you don't have file naming collisions, and you can keep track of, if you allow DPAA to keep these where they are, you can keep track of where these certificates came from originally when they were saved off the box by DPAA. So that's pretty convenient for you if you have any questions or you want to see other tutorials on the wide variety of certificate management options that DPAA offers. Go out to www.kumbasoft.com. There's a lot of features and tutorials on the website there. You can get technical support, you can subscribe to this channel so you can get more videos and notified on videos and other things that we may be doing with the product, upgrades, fixes, and new features. And of course, anytime one of these videos gets updated, you'll be notified as well. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.